Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm going to try out my new snowshoes that I bought from the local thrift store. They're Yukon Charlie. I bought 3 sets of these, one for me and one for my wife and my daughter. This is a sub $100 pair of snowshoes, aluminum frames, aluminum cleats, and some fairly decent harnesses. So let's put these babies on and go snowshoeing. Cut. Okay, now these shoes have a really heavy aluminum cleat on them that bites in and keeps you from slipping, and another cleat down here. So they're quite an improvement over my old shoes. Okay, now this shoe comes with a harness made out of nylon that has a whole bunch of buckles. It's adjustable everywhere. Now I put my foot in and snap this buckle, which is a quick release, just like the waist belt on a standard backpack, and that holds down. Then there's one that goes with a pad on it that goes around the back and clicks here, and you can adjust it a little bit. That makes the shoe pretty good, so when you turn your foot, the shoe goes right along with it. So that's the scoop on that. Let's see how they work. My initial impression on these shoes is that even though they're smaller than my traditional wooden frame shoes, they don't have the webbing. They're more tightly woven. Actually, they're not woven at all. They're just a solid sheet of plastic. So theoretically, they offer more flotation because there's not as many holes for the snow to go up through. They seem to hold me up just as well as the old shoes do, and I'm sure once I've had somebody in front of me breaking trail that they will hold me up quite well. They also seem to have a lot more stability as far as moving around, because when I move my foot, the shoe goes right along with it. And the pivot point seems to be most excellent. So let's go snowshoeing for a while. We just had about 10 inches of fluffy snow, and this is making a really good bed on top of maybe 14-15 inches of packed snow we had before. So these guys are lagging behind a little bit because I pulled a limb down when they were coming up, and all the snow came out of a tree and they didn't have their hats on. So they had to stop and adjust their dues and put their hoods up. One of the problems with following me in the woods is if you're behind me and I accidentally hit a limb, you can really get snowy. Some of these trees have like 10 pounds of snow just waiting for you to hit a limb. Kind of fun. Come on. When you're back here, it makes you realize how much biomass and firewood there is just laying in the Maine woods, rotting. It'll turn into compost, I guess, and nourish other trees, but if a person could get all this dead wood out of here, get it out in the yard where he could cut it up, he'd have several winters worth of firewood per acre. It's just a lot of this stuff. It's a little swampy back here, and trees are falling down all the time. So what do you guys think of the new snowshoes?
I'm fine with them. I don't think it's on the roof. I think they're great.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sharp angle to turn on snowshoes.
Here's the best part of these snowshoes. When you get done, click that, and step out. Nice. Sue and I have been walking about 6 miles a day up and down the road, which is relatively packed down and flat. There's a few hills we have to go over, but not a lot. And after doing that for a while, it's starting to get a little bit boring. So coming out and snowshoeing today is really a treat, and it's absolutely gorgeous out here. The snow's hanging on everything, and it's just a winter wonderland. And I'm really enjoying my new shoes. They really have opened my eyes up to how far snowshoes have come since they came up with those old rubber harnesses and wooden frames. This is really a nice pair of shoes, and it's not even an expensive pair, so I can only imagine how good a really expensive pair is. And I'll probably buy a pair sooner or later, but I got to wear these out first. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, cook some great meals, and more important than anything, have a great day. Bye-bye.